to take just a second of your time to introduce you to our band, because this is the part of the show where if I don't introduce you to them, it feels weird, like there's 4 people in the room that nobody acknowledged, and I start to feel weird about it. So I'm gonna change it up tonight, and I'm gonna introduce you to the member of our band who's been playing with us for 10 years, since we put out So Jealous. He's a lovely gentleman. He's grown up right in front of our eyes. Sara and I are basically like his lesbian moms. Which is not to imply that he's that much younger than us. He's old like us, but I feel a great affection for him because he's been with us so long. So would you please give a huge round of applause. On keyboards and guitar, that's Ted Gowans. Are you having a good night, Ted? So amazing. We don't play places like this every night. This is very nice. Good? You good? Yeah? Okay. They love you, Ted. Do you guys think Ted should break off and do a solo career? They were like lukewarm about that idea. You're right, he should stay with us. He should stay with us. All right. Thank you, Ted. Goodbye. Into the darkness. All right, next up, one of my favorite members of the band. I just like pretending like there's no one's my favorite, besides Jasper, which I'm about to introduce you to. One of my favorite members of the band. He's tall, he's handsome, he surfs, he has an Australian accent, if you're into that kind of thing. Some people find it really hot, like when he says, no, kangaroo. He is a very, very, very awesome person and an amazing bass player. Would you please give a huge round of applause to Jasper Leek. Good day, Jasper. Are you having fun, Jasper? Do you love it here? Do you want to live here? Yeah? Does anyone have a spare room that Jasper could move into? Okay, good to know. All right, next up, another very lovely gentleman who I think of as my favorite member of Tegan and Sara. I got behind the drum kit the other night and tried to show the audience my chops, and it was dismal, to say the least. And it gave me a newfound appreciation for Adam's coordination and his talent and his muscles. So let's cheer for Adam's talent, coordination, and muscles. On the drums, that's Adam Kriskow. So strong. Yeah, show him your pipes. Come on, let's see. Whoa! Woo! Put those guns away. Okay. Now my favorite member of the band, because he dances all night long and he laughs at all my jokes. He's a very sweet guy. He's from Canada, eh? Would you please give a massive round of applause to our keyboard player, John Spence. How about it, John? Are you having a good time? Oh yeah, eh? So fun here. All right. Thank you for going and doing that with me, because those are my favorite band members and I wanted you to know all about them. I would love it now if you would do me the biggest favor. We have been an opening act so many fucking times, it's unbelievable. Just on this record alone, we've opened for 5 different bands, which added up to a quarter of my life. And it was so fun, and it was so fun because the audience was great. You're in charge of making everyone's experience up here on stage awesome, and you did a great job tonight. For the first act, they're dear friends and family of ours. I hope you will check them out online if you missed the show. Go say hi on the merch table. A huge Oakland round of applause to the Courtneys. All right, they were great. And after that, We have been so excited to have this band out on tour with us. They are just a lovely, interesting, eccentric dressed band of intelligent, fast-talking, talented musicians. A huge round of applause for Waters. You should go to the merch table and say hi to them too. They're so great and their music's amazing and you'll love their record. Okay, we've got 2 songs left. I know. But the good news is that with virtually no applause, we'll come back out on stage for the encore. So there's actually 5 songs left. But please give us lots of applause. This song that we're about to play is off of our 3rd record, which was called If It Was You. Most of you were not around during that time, but it's important that I state something. A lot of you were, yes. That's why they're in this section. It's like a special section where people who are old and have been around a long time. Here's the thing, I just want to make sure you know, I met some really hilarious people yesterday who pointed out that they've been around since 1999, but they are too poor to come see us play. So here's the thing, even if this is your first time seeing us, even if you got dragged here with somebody and you have never heard our fucking names before, we love you all equally. Mummy loves you all equally.